Good morning, everyone. Today is Saturday, the 24th of August. We are gonna move this goat fence back across the road. So I stopped by the barn up there and shut the fencer off. And here, this is where it comes from the fencer, and I just hook it on here. Just gotta unhook it. I'm gonna change that. I think I'm gonna put like a kind of a clip on there that I can maybe unhook it out here without shutting the fencer off. So I have to come to the reel over here. I gotta hook this latch up. Try and do that with one hand. Okay, so we got that. I kind of modified it a little bit. So I'm noticing that the fence here was a little loose before I even unlatched the reel there. So I'm not sure if the goats got the string off a post or sometimes they get caught in it and they stretch it out a little. But we'll see when we get over here. Almost looks like it's up everywhere, so maybe they just stretched it out. So now that I'm over here, I can actually see that it is off that corner post. I need to put a different post over there. I need to put a post like this over there. This is like a 1/2 inch fiberglass. I usually use this for the corners and it works really good. On here, this is my little post hammer. I actually got this idea from my grandpa. So it is sopping wet this morning, guys. Probably not ideal for these guys because the parasite levels are going to be a little bit higher. The parasites are going to be a little bit higher in the stems. But I got to do it, otherwise it ain't going to get done. So we'll try, and I might have to use 2 hands to get this post out. Alright, so we got the post out. Now we got to pull it back. Usually go quite a ways. Maybe like 15-20 foot or so. And then we'll set it down here. And then that goes on like that, just like your normal like T-post pounder, except this is just a smaller size. And then you can pound it in. Usually I just leave it right on there because I'll need it a couple days. So then we move down the line here. It is, oh man, I'm gonna be all wet. So we pull this back, try to get it about in line with that one, stick it in the ground. They're loving this already. I need new boots, guys. This one boot's got a hole in. I'm trying to keep them going for a little while yet. Oh, I might need 2 hands for this post. Oh, I got it. Move him back. Gotta pull a little bit. So this is a style that I mostly use. It's got just this lip on there. Actually, here you can see there's supposed to be one here I broke off. It happens, the goats get tangled in it and those pop and before you know it, you got a couple posts that have no hooks left on them. So here's my corner post. It's probably a little chewed up. I need to get a post like the other corner. I'll have to look in the shed if I have one or not. But we'll pull him out so he's in line with the rest of these. I kind of like to angle him in because the post isn't very strong. So there he's up. See, the goats are already moving in. So that's basically that. Here I should probably pull it down. It's hooked on this bull thistle. We'll hook it underneath. Goats are they're pretty good. Once they get shocked a time or two, they don't bother. That's why they had that corner, the string off that corner, and they didn't really bother it because I'm sure somebody got shocked, and that was the end of that. They weren't going to play with it. Looks like there's a problem over there. So we'll get this straightened out, and then I'll be back by the reel and we'll tighten it up a little. Even though it looks pretty tight already, but we'll tighten it up a little, and then we have to hook the fencer back on, and then as soon as I'm done with that, I'll run up and plug the fencer back in. More thistle. He actually looks dead. So we'll be back over by the reel. So now we just gotta unhook this latch. So there he's latched, and then we'll just give it a couple cranks so the string's a little tight. This is kind of what I've started doing. It's taking two T-posts, pounding them together and tying a twine string in between them, hooking on, and actually I started tying this onto the post. That works pretty good. I've done that a few times now. So then we gotta just hook the wire back on, try and loop it around a little bit. I'm gonna do something here. Thinking like I don't know what you'd call it, an alligator clip or something. Just so I can come here and unclip it without getting shocked, and then when I get done, I can come back and just clip it back on. So now we got to run up and plug the fencers back in. There's two fencers over here. One is for the goats and one is for the steers. Ever since a lightning storm, probably a good month ago, yeah, it's probably the beginning of summer already, I have to shut them both off, because even if I just shut the goat fence off, I still get a little bit of a shock, and I don't really understand it. I gotta check the water. So I'll have to water these guys first, but then I'll run up and turn the fences back on, and then we're all done for the morning. So here are two fencers. This one's for the goats, that one's for the steers. So I gotta kind of crawl over everything here, and then we'll plug them in. Got this little outlet here. I can do this with one hand. So there you can see we got some pretty good juice. A little bit low, but it is wet. And well, that one's hot because it's only on a little bit of a little short wire. But yeah, I just noticed here by the door how dry the grass is. Apparently a little bit of sun goes a long ways. But alright, I hope you guys found this interesting, found this helpful. Throw any questions, throw them in the comments, and have a great day.